Do you know what's quietly keeping so many people from building real wealth? It's not student loans or even housing costs. It's actually car payments. Overextending on a car can drain your finances faster than you realize, and here's why. Let me actually break it down for you. The second you drive a new car off the lot, it starts losing value. And what am I talking about? It's called depreciation. And a car can lose as much as 20% of its value in the first year alone. So if you buy a car for $30,000, it might only be worth $24,000 after a year. That's $6,000 in value gone. Now think about it like this. You're also paying interest on that car loan while it's losing value. This means you're paying more for something that's worth less every single day. So interest is the other part of this problem. When you take out a loan for your car, you're paying interest on the entire amount, not just what the car is worth after it depreciates. So let's say you're financing that $30,000 car over 5 years at a 6% interest rate. By the time you pay it off, you've spent thousands more in interest. On top of that, the car's purchase price for something that is continually dropping in value. If you like math like me, think of it this way. If I buy a new car for $30,000 and it depreciates as follows, which is the average: 20% in year 1, 15% in year 2, another 10% in year 3, another 10% in year 4, and 8% in year 5. Of course, we finance it. A typical auto loan is 5 years. We finance it for 5 years at a 6% interest rate. And at the end of 5 years, you would have paid a total of $34,799 for the car. That includes your interest. But the car's value after depreciation would be around $15,202. What if I came to you and said, hey, Jason, I want you to pay me $35,000 over the next 5 years. And at the end of 5 years, I'm going to give you 15 grand. That's the trade you're actually making. Now, I know we need a car. I know we need all these things, but there's smarter ways to do it. What's the net result of what we just talked about? You're actually stuck making payments on a car that's worth less and less, while interest costs are still piling up. It's like putting your money into a black hole. And here's the worst part. Every dollar you're putting into car payments is a dollar you're not putting towards something that can actually build wealth, like investing or saving for future goals. So what can you do? First, consider buying a used car instead of a new one. Cars that are a few years old, I'm talking like 2 or 3 years, have already taken the biggest depreciation hit, so you get a lot more value for your money. Second, avoid overextending your budget. Choose a car that fits within your means so you're not stretching to make those monthly payments. Ideally, your car payment shouldn't be more than 10% of your take-home pay. Finally, remember, a car is just a tool to get you from point A to point B. A car is not an investment. In some rare cases it is, but for most of us, a car is not an investment. And by the way, it doesn't have to be fancy to do its job. By being smart about your car choices, you free up more money for things that actually grow your wealth. And if you're ready to make smarter financial decisions, break free from that paycheck to paycheck cycle, follow us right here on Moola for more great tips in managing your money and building real financial freedom.